Hi, welcome there. Thank you for coming in today. You mentioned you were interested in the property on Maple Street.
Yes, thank you for so much for meeting with me. I drove by the Maple Street condos yesterday with my kids. It's beautiful, and I really like to look at them.
Oh, right, Maple Street. That's a really nice property, but just so you know, the building is more geared towards professionals, singles, and couples. You might be more comfortable elsewhere.
Oh, why do you say that? The listing said it was a two-bedroom, which is what I'm looking for.
Well, it's just that most of the tenants there don't have children. There has been noise complaints from past families, so the owner prefers to rent to people who will fit better with the current residents.
But the listing doesn't say anything about renting to families. I can afford the rent, and the location is perfect for myself and my kids.
I understand, but I really just don't think you would feel comfortable there. Let me show you some great properties and other options in a different neighborhood, quieter with more families around.
But I like to see this one. Why can't I see this one?
Look, it's really just not the best fit. The owner is very particular. I don't want you to waste your time. The other properties I have in mind are so much more suited for families.
This feels unfair. I'm qualified. I can pay. I want to live here with my family. Why can't you just schedule the showing?
I'm just trying to save you the trouble. Really, the owner has the final say, and they truly prefer tenants without children.
I truly think this is discrimination.
No, it's just a matter of the fit.
Thank you for your time.
Violation of the California Fair Employment and Housing Act. FEHA protect families with children from discrimination in housing. Steering families away from certain properties or denying showings because of children is illegal. The agent should have scheduled the showing and let the client decide if it was suitable without discouraging her. Fair housing means treating all clients equally regardless of family status. The agent's reflection. The agent should go back and say, "You're right. I should have scheduled the showing without making assumptions about what's best for you. Let's get it on the calendar."
Thanks for showing me this apartment. I really like the layout, and it being on the first floor is perfect for me.
Of course, it's a great unit, recently renovated and close to everything.
I did want to ask, since I use a cane and sometimes need extra support, would it be okay if I installed grab bars in the bathroom? I pay for the installation myself and make sure everything's done properly.
Oh, I don't think the owner would be comfortable with that. They prefer we don't make any modifications.
It would be at my expense, and I'd restore everything when I move out. This apartment really meets my needs otherwise.
I understand, but we've had issues before. The owner wants to keep the unit as is, and they're concerned about damages and liability.
But that's a reasonable accommodation under the law.
Maybe you'd be better off at one of the newer complexes nearby. They're designed with accessibility in mind.
I'd really like to apply for this apartment. I meet all the requirements, and I can pay the rent, and I have good references.
I just don't think it's a good fit. I'm sorry.
I think you're discriminating against me because of my disability.
It's nothing personal, it's just policy.
Ending summary. TIS is a violation of the California Fair Employment and Housing Act. Denying a rental or refusing reasonable modifications because of disability is illegal. Tenants with disabilities are entitled to make reasonable modifications at their expense. The agent should have accepted the application and accommodated the client's request for grab bars. Fair housing means ensuring equal opportunity of disability. The agent's reflection. The agent should go back and say you're absolutely right. I misunderstood the law. You can absolutely apply for the apartment and install grab bars as needed.